A couple of years ago, I had to use a vertical mouse because my wrist somewhere around inside here start to get itchy all the time, and it's a symptom of some sort of repetitive strain injury, so I had to use a vertical mouse to do my work. So I switched to the Logitech MX Vertical at first, and then eventually the this is not MX, the Logitech LIFT. And then now Ugreen also has a vertical mouse. So I got this like about a week ago, and this mouse is a budget option compared to what Logitech has. And because Logitech didn't update their portfolio for that long, many different companies are starting to release their own versions of vertical mouse. So the Ugreen one, it has a dual wireless connection mode, so you got 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth, up to 4000 dpi, okay. And then they have a very different grip and also AA battery compartment that you have to put in your own battery. So at the back here, if we look at the specs, the model number of this vertical mouse is MU008, and that's about all of the details that you need. Inside the box, we don't really get much of anything, so I really got the mouse out of the box. But in here, yeah, you practically just get a user manual, and then that's about it. So the user manual, I really don't see any point of it, so we just skip that. Now, the size of the mouse is gigantic if you want to compare it with the the Logitech LIFT. The actual grip part of the mouse is actually the same. It's meant for small hands, but as you can see here, this entire bottom part of the mouse is actually meant for you to rest your palm. Not palm, this part, I don't know what's this part called, but this entire part is supposed to rest on the mouse, and then the whole thing should move at one single piece. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to work. The Logitech, on the other hand, because you don't have the big piece to support this part of your hand, you are gonna touch the surface of the table when you're trying to move it around. And for big hands like mine, yeah, this mouse, I have that issue, but I usually grip the mouse in either fingertip mode or claw mode, so for me, this isn't really a problem. Now, the Ugreen vertical mouse, they don't really allow you to use anything other than palm grip because of the shape of the mouse. So if you wanna see from above here, it's curved like this. This is how you're supposed to grip the mouse. Yeah, so if you want to use something like, let's just say fingertip grip or claw grip, it's a little bit weird. I mean, I just couldn't get used to this feeling at all, especially since my thumb is always bent like this. As for the Logitech mouse, you can see this is more flat, so you're supposed to grip it like this. And then if you want to use it in fingertip grip, you can. Just do it like this. If you want to use it in claw grip, you can. It's actually very comfortable, and I actually edit videos like this, and I also play games like this. So claw grip is kind of like my preferred way to hold the mouse. So one more thing that I have to highlight is that the overall build quality is definitely not as good as this one. Yeah, this one is rubberized, but this one is pure plastic. Even this part is actually plastic. And then you can see the button here, you only have one DPI cycle button, and you don't really have any software to pair it with the Ugreen vertical mouse. The clicks, yeah, they do advertise it as silent clicks. I will let you hear it. It's actually very good, but these two buttons, the forward and back buttons, they are horrible. I mean, they are so mushy to the point that you don't get any noise or tactile feedback, and it just depresses into the mouse, and then that's the click. Yeah. This one, on the other hand, it also uses silent clicks, so you can't really hear anything. And this one, these two forward and back buttons, they are very satisfying to press. A bit loud, but it's much better than this. Now, for the bottom of the Ugreen vertical mouse, you have a Mac or Windows or power off switch. The reason why you want to use it in Mac or Windows is because of the inverted scrolling method. So personally, I just use it in Windows mode because even my Mac is configured to treat all of the Mac mice as Windows, if that makes sense. I mean, I just change how the mouse behaves. And then this is the cycle button. So you have tri-mode connection. The number 1 is always going to be the USB dongle. Number 2 and 3 is Bluetooth, and you can connect it to your phone, your tablet, or even whatever laptop that you have. And then underneath this compartment here, we got a single AA compartment. So you have to slot it your own. I'm using a rechargeable battery because I just like it that way. And here is the dongle location. It's nice that they put the dongle location beneath the battery door so you don't accidentally just lose it anywhere. So this mouse, I would say, if you want to get started on how to use a vertical mouse, then yes, it's a very good choice because for the price of around like 59 ringgit Malaysia only, as opposed to like 200 something, nearly 300 if I'm not wrong, this is a good starting point. You can try it out and see if a vertical mouse is for you, and then maybe you can jump into something high-end like the Logitech vertical mouse later down the road. So one thing I have to highlight is that the grip on this vertical mouse is very different compared to what Logitech has. So even if I switch between these two mice, difficult for me to do it on the fly. I need some time to get used to these two different grips, even though I have been using vertical mice for like the past 3 to 4 years. I can actually game on it as well. So yeah, Ugreen vertical mouse. Kinda like it. It's a very nice budget option, and I really like this big piece at the bottom here for my hand to sit on and then move the whole thing all at once. Yeah. If you want to check out our previous videos about vertical mouse, you can check it out at the top right corner there or at the end screen here. And I will see you guys in the next video.